I'm sure you've seen those mukbang challenges, right? You know those videos where someone sits in front of a camera and eats enough food to feed a small village? Yeah, it's like watching a workout video, except instead of burning calories, they're consuming them. And for this 24-year-old Turkish guy named Efecan, mukbangs weren't just a hobby, they were his claim to fame. The guy built his entire online presence around eating mountains of food like it was a competitive sport. But the problem was, off camera, the guy's health was completely falling apart. Now, before things got really bad, Efecan had 155,000 followers on TikTok who would tune in every single day and watch him take on those massive meals like they were watching an Olympic event. In fact, a lot of his clips are just him responding to some comments and engaging with his audience.
Selamun aleyküm arkadaşlar. Arkadaşlar herkese selamun aleyküm.
So even though I don't understand exactly what he's saying, you can just tell by the way he sounds in these videos that he's just genuinely happy to have a bunch of people watching him. And that's exactly where the problem starts. When your audience loves something, now you feel like you kind of have to keep doing it, even if it's going to be really detrimental to your health. It's like training for the Olympics, but instead of winning medals, the prize is winning likes and comments and followers. And that's a really addictive prize. Just look at Nico Avocado, for instance. He started off as a vegan violinist and then ended up crying into buckets of food. And although Nico had a big turnaround and recently seems to be on a better path, unfortunately, I can't say the same thing for Efecan. Now, around 8 months ago, Efecan posted his last YouTube video. And it's like, it's okay. I mean, YouTube wasn't even his primary platform, so he's still gonna post on TikTok. And that's exactly what he did. He just kept posting on TikTok. Except a couple months later, he posted a video on TikTok where he was talking about avoiding a lot of salt because he wants to improve his health. And something that we never expected was, that would be the last mukbang video that he would ever post. See, after that last video, Efecan disappeared from social media for a while. He didn't post anything on TikTok, on YouTube, or anywhere as far as I know. And when he resurfaced on the internet, it wasn't a mukbang video. It was a short clip of him laying in a hospital bed next to what seems to be a caretaker to just lighten the mood. There's other videos of caretakers with him, including one guy who's dancing right next to him, while poor Efecan is just trying to wave his finger and do something to show people that he's still in good spirits. But he's clearly not. A big moment was when a Turkish streamer, who seems to be pretty famous, visited Efecan for an interview. And in that interview, he was talking about all the problems that he's suffering. His health became so bad that he was having breathing difficulties, limited mobility, and he could barely open his eyes because of the excess weight on his face. This was a far cry from the once vibrant and happy persona that Efecan portrayed online. And just a little over a week ago, on March 7th, 2025, Efecan's health complications caught up to him and he passed away. Now apparently, the Turkish government was talking about the dangers of mukbang videos as a result of Efecan's death. And some people were even debating that mukbang videos should be banned from social media entirely. Now here's the thing. Efecan chose to do mukbangs. And for a while, it probably felt like a golden opportunity. For someone who may not have had many options before, mukbang videos gave him a chance to build a career, connect with an audience, and just make a name for himself online. So I don't think mukbang videos created Efecan's problems. But they sure as hell made it a lot worse for him. Because after a certain point, your audience is going to want more, the algorithm is going to want more, and then you get stuck in this never-ending cycle of constantly pushing your body to its limits. And yeah, you could say, well, the guy should know about his health and he should have just stopped doing that entirely. That's not worth it. But if we're going to be honest, when your entire livelihood depends on eating yourself into an early grave, stepping away isn't exactly an easy option. It's not just about losing your income. It's about losing the community and the identity that you've built. I don't think Efecan was the first person to die from mukbang videos, but his story has been making headlines a lot recently, and hopefully we don't have to hear another story like this in the future. But you never know. It's the internet. That's all I got for now. Take care, everyone.